in Don Salvador. Absolute. Well, we got here 12 in the afternoon. We're actually early. Thank the Lord. Guys, so we're here in Don Salvador. Wow. Like I said, we look to get here 12. Doing up big. And that's where we are going. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day. We're on the crazy road of Don Salvador, the race road, but absolutely beautiful. But I'm going to show you a coconut. Not sure if it's a dwarf. Let's have a look. Right guys, that's a coconut tree, as you can see. When we find it, that's actually not very high for a coconut, but it's got a lot of coconuts on it. But you can see, when I find a dwarf half the size of that, I'll actually show you one. And the dwarf, just a moment, because I can't see a thing. So like I said, this is where we are. Wow, that bike seems to get slower and slower and slower. But it's only a 125, 12 horsepower XTZ. Not very powerful, not very fast. It's fast downhill. But everything's fast downhill, so it's fast downhill but not fast uphill. Right guys, hopefully we can make a video. It's not raining, it looks a little bit rainy on and off. Absolutely beautiful Don Salvador. So that's it guys. These coconuts grow twice higher than that. They do really grow very, very high. Your dwarf coconut grows very small. See that red plant? That's a pepper. So I'm just looking because I've spotted these peppers. You know, different coloured peppers. Quite nice. Now then, I don't know, but to be careful here. We're on the bend. Yeah, sometimes going round the bend. That's a natural spring water. So the water here is free. Because it's natural spring water. So that's it, look. Just look at that for a plant. Just show you this plant. Absolutely lovely leaf on it. And by the looks of it, it's growing a pepper. Now, I don't know if it's a pepper what you can eat. I've never seen a pepper that shape before. So I'll ask the lady, is that a pepper tree? Quite nice, absolutely lovely colours. So I'll go and ask the lady if it's a pepper tree. So I've never seen one like that before, never. I've not seen one of these plants either, look at that. Absolutely lovely, it's got like a blue flower. So it's got like a blue flower. And look at the colour of the leaf. Absolutely lovely. Quite nice. Some lovely flowers here guys. How many would you like, madam? That'll be 50 pesos, thank you very much, Salamat. Cheap at half the price. Those absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely guys. Look at these, absolutely beautiful. Like I said, cheap at half the price, madam. Absolutely excellent. Guys, well, I'm alone. Joveline's busy chatting to her friends. You know what they're like. They're never quiet Filipinos, are they, girls? You know. That's another topic, Filipino women. Now, where I'm going to a chapel. Now, I've actually parked the bike. I've turned round because I'm going that way. But I've turned round because I actually want to get you a shot of this. This is Don Salvador, Benedicto. Just look at that. That's the mountains, look. So this is where we are. I'm actually on my way to a chapel. And there's some absolutely beautiful properties here, guys. Trees there, see? There's a property there, that's the mountains. So we're in Don Salvador in the mountains. and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to stop and I wanted to just show you what Don Salvador looks like. Now over that side, if we get a chance to see it, is where Joveline used to live, because they used to have a farm. It's where her papa was born, her grandma was born. So that's it, look. Just look at that absolutely beautiful Don Salvador. So that's what I'm going to do, look. There's some beautiful flowers as well, guys, here. So I'm heading that way. Like I said, the bike's off the bend, the bike's off the corner. You get big sugarcane lorries coming up and down here. So it's quite safe where it is. Right, let's continue our little ride down into Don Salvador, down into one of the barangays. I want to show you a chapel. I'm also going to show you that mountain too. It's absolutely beautiful here, guys. Right, guys, I've pulled up at the side of the road. The horse is there, we've got to look. It's a mountain oak eagle. Don't know if you can see her. She's there somewhere. She's above us. Mountain oak eagle. Don't know if I've got her on camera. She's up there. Let me just... Actually there. Don't know if you can see her, guys, but she's a big mountain oak eagle. She's red and white. And she's flying very, very low across the trees. She's hunting. So that's what she's doing, look. She's coming across the road. She's up there. Absolutely beautiful. She's climbing up on thermals. Like I said, I don't know if you can see her. She's up there, look. Like I said, this phone's not very good, but let's hope we've got her on camera. She's above me, basically. Right, so I can see her going up on them thermals. She's up there, look. Smack above. Right, absolutely beautiful. Mountain oak eagle. Right, like I said, we're going down there. I actually saw her there. Park bike. Up. Just started my phone up. And there she was. This is what I wanted to look at. Now, looks like once upon a time, and probably still is, an house. So I'm going to have a look. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful here in Don Salvador, guys. You know, it's an house in the sugarcane, but it looks like, you know, don't know what this is. Looks like muck, soil. So I don't know why all this soil's in here. But it looks like a toilet. Looks like a little house. Absolutely lovely. So it's like a little house. So let me show you. Absolutely lovely. So it's lovely to see that mountain oak eagle. That's it, look. Lovely little house here in Don Salvador. Absolutely lovely. Right, we're going to continue. We're near Camp Amber. When I get to Camp Amber, I get a little video. But I want to carry on down into the bottom of this barangay. Guys, that's where Joveline's land was, at the other side of them trees. That's Camp Amber. We'll have a little look at that. I'll tell you why I've stopped. I've stopped because I've actually seen this lovely little house. So I want to look at this house. Don't know who it belongs to, but how nice is that? I'm going to have a little walk down, but I'm not going to walk in. So have a little walk down. That looks like the same. Lovely little house. Let me just walk to here. Should be okay. Absolutely beautiful here, guys. Don Salvador. So that's it, look. Now, I don't know who's designed this house, but it's also got an underneath. Got an underneath to the house. Wow, quite nice. Absolutely lovely. How nice is that, look? Terrace on top. I'm actually going to have a little look. This is where we are, look. So that's it, look. See underneath? Wow, absolutely beautiful. Let me get down and have a look. Absolutely lovely. Quite nice. I'm actually holding the camera, guys. I'm not using my gimbal. So I'm not using the gimbal. Look, see that one? It's got a little terrace on back. So, I'm tempted to walk up here and have a look. Look at that. Wow. Don't know whose house it is, but wow. Absolutely lovely. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. That's it, look. That's your stairway. Stairway to heaven. So this is an absolutely a lovely little house here in Don Salvador. Look at that, look. You've got your shower, your toilet, and you've got your bedroom with a window in it up there. Absolutely lovely. You walk out, that's where the bike is, look. You've got your lovely little terrace. Obviously that's going to get some steps. How nice is that, look? Can't see a thing. I'm sorry, but I can't see a thing. Absolutely lovely. That's it, look. Lovely house being built here in Don Salvador. Yeah, 2 people could easily live in that house. Could easily live in an house like that. 2 people. Absolutely lovely. In fact, more than 2 because it's got an underneath as well. A family could easily live in there, guys. Right, we're going to continue. Hello! Down to the chapel. So it looks like this one here, guys, is already finished. So that's that one, look. Lovely. And it looks like this one's already finished. So let me show you, look. How nice is that, look? You've got your water there, look, water tank. Now I'm guessing they've got a well. But, like I said, it's normally free, the water here in Don Salvador. It costs you either dig a well, or it's just free mountain water, free spring water. So that's it, look. Absolutely beautiful. And that is Camp Amver. And like I said, across there, we were actually going to have a walk across there, but Jovelyn's very, very busy chatting to friends. Right, guys, this is where we are. Let's have a look. Yeah, I know my way around Don Salvador, you know, because actually, let's have a look. Trying to blow this up. I think my gimbal, sorry. I think my gimbal is playing up. Right, so this is where we are. It's a church, a chapel. And I have actually been here before because I actually came to a christening. So I've been here before, look. I've been to this chapel. I've been to a christening here. So, yeah, I have actually got a godson here in Don Salvador. So that's it, look. Lovely chapel. Now that eagle, this is what I wanted to show you. You know, this is a typical chapel here in Don Salvador. You know, in the province. And there's quite a lot of these little chapels actually. And they are really beautiful little chapels. You know, guys, it's a disappearing world. You know, you come here into Don Salvador, you know, you could be you know, you can turn clock back 100 years, 200 years, you know, hundreds of years you can turn the clock back. But I've just seen that mountain oak eagle actually, and I'll show you where she was. Let's have a look. Right, she's up there in them trees. Where them coconut trees is, that's where she was. So, I don't know if I've got that mountain oak eagle actually. on the camera. But this is where we are, look. This barangay. I actually freewheeled the bike all the way down, so let me just show you where we are again. San Isidoro Labrador Church. You know my reading and you know my spelling, it's not very good, but look at that, absolutely lovely church. Like I said, came to a christening here, and I've just seen some absolutely spectacular houses on the way down. So actually, before I turn round, I've just chatted to this girl here, look. She's freewheeled it down like me, cause she come past me, she come past me freewheeling it. And she said, "Where are you going?" It looks like she's getting on a bike now and starting it back up. So there's some beautiful properties here in Don Salvador. And yeah, I think off the main road, I'm probably 3-4 kilometres away. And like I said, Jovelyn was that busy chatting, and I wanted to come and do a video a long time back, you know, around this place. But I actually never got a chance, because when girls get chatting, you know what they're like. So I've actually come out on myself, on my own bike. I've come out, you know, I've left Jovelyn to chat to her mates, her friends, her family, and I've come out and I've come to make a video. She's off, look. No freewheeling this time. Have a great day. Right guys, so turn the camera around. So that's where we are, look. Lovely chapel. And I'm going to continue down this hill. Like I said, I freewheeled it down. I saw this guy coming down the road and he was freewheeling. I thought, I'll freewheel mine. So I'm low on petrol and that's what I'm doing. I'm freewheeling down into this barangay. But before I do, I'm just going to have a little walk down this road just to make sure I'm not missing anything. So I'm going to leave the bike where it is there. Should be okay. And they've got some dogs here, so should be okay, because see if I can get the dogs. Somewhere there. We've got dogs here, so you know they're used to people coming to this chapel. And if anyone touches the bike, I'm sure they'll bark. Right, so I'll have a little walk. But like I said, some absolutely gorgeous houses down here in Don Salvador. Some big money. But to buy land here, guys, Don Salvador, it's big money. Now, it's actually millions and millions of pesos to buy land here in Don Salvador. So you would be very lucky to have an house here, actually, unless you've got the money. You know, down here in Don Salvador. So I want to go and have a look down in this barangay. Looks like this guy's getting it a bit on his bike. Guys, we're a little bit further down the road from the chapel, from the church. So, absolutely lovely. Covered court. Looks like a new roof. So that covered court looks quite new, but the wall is quite old. So, covered court. So we're heading that way, the bike's parked there. I'm just freewheeling actually. So that's what we're doing. So that's the covered court here. It's a little windy. This is where we are, look. Now I can see now that road actually ends. This is a new road. When I came to that chapel to the christening, it's like my glove's gone for a blow. So the glove's gone off the bike, not to worry. When I came to the christening, they were building this road. So it's a new road. You're talking months, only so many months old. So that's it, look. Absolutely beautiful, that's where we are. Now is that the volcano? Is that the Canlahan volcano? Make a comment. So I'm not going to go any further. But this little barangay here, where this tractor is, and it's hard for me to see because it's really sunny. You know, it really is rural down here. So that's where we are, look. I'll actually go back up the road now. But this little barangay, it's a lovely little barangay. It's absolutely beautiful. Quite nice, friendly people. I'll actually stop at Camp Amber. I'll stop at Camp Amber. And I'll actually just give you a little show. but I'm actually not going to go in Camp Amber. But the lady at Camp Amber, she's actually a friend of Joveline's. Right guys, we're going to turn round. We're going to turn the bike round and we're going to set off back up there. Now, this wind is into Mercia, so I don't know if there's a storm coming. You know, it's really, really windy today. I don't know why. No, I'm sorry, I haven't got an air sock. And this is the best phone I've got. So that's about it, guys. 200 pesos in the bike. And that's about it. And that's the bike. Needs new tyres. Needs new chain. Needs an oil change. Needs a full tank of petrol. Right, so we're setting off back up here. And we're going to go up. And I'll stop at Camp Amber. But it's absolutely beautiful. Where the eagle flies. Absolutely lovely, guys. I might have picked up a subscriber. Who knows? Right, we're at Camp Amber, but we're not going in. We've been in. So that's Camp Amber, looks, and it's really nice. I've been in here before with Joveline. It's really, really nice. And you can stay overnight, guys. We're about 3 kilometres off the main road up in Don Salvador. And it's absolutely really nice. I'm going to have a chat with this lady, actually. She might remember me. I'll have a little chat to her. Right guys, that's the size of a dwarf coconut. Now, I don't know if that's a dwarf coconut, but that's about the size. They don't grow more than that, you know, so they're not very high. That's about the size of a dwarf. But like I said, that's not supposed to be a dwarf, but because it's got coconuts on, it's quite possible it's a dwarf, but I don't think it's a dwarf coconut. But dwarf coconut doesn't really grow much higher than that, guys, you know, so they're not very tall. So like I said, we're off. It's starting to rain, and actually we were actually going to go over there, and we were actually going to go all the way through this hill, and we're going to actually walk. You know, it's a long walk through these trees, because like I said, that's where Joveline used to live. So I just nipped into Camp Amber just to say hello. So that's it, guys, we're actually off. It's a lady. Lots of lady riders. Looks like she's been to school. But the girls here actually can ride motorbikes very good. Can hear a bike. Right guys, we're off. It's getting really, really windy now. So we're off. I can see a dog walking across the road, but not to worry. So that's what we're doing, we're off. I can feel it's raining, so it's starting to rain. So I'll actually go and pick Joveline up, and hopefully we can get back to Mercia before it rains. So that's it, guys. I can't think what day we're on. I honestly cannot think what day we're on, but it will be actually quite a few days before I manage to actually upload this video. But like I said, wow, it's really, really windy, and it's same in Mercia. It's got really windy. You know, maybe there's a typhoon that's coming across, because it is really windy, and it actually looks like we're in for a big storm. And like I said, here in Don Salvador, guys, it normally rains in the afternoon. But let me just show you. So that's about the size of a dwarf coconut. Look at the back. You know, them dwarf coconuts, quite small. Right, thumbs up, take care, God bless. Please like and subscribe, please share the videos, please help support the videos, please send $1. Right guys, I've actually spotted this place. Quite nice. It's a church, looks like a new build. Unless it's an old church what's being renovated. Well, not exactly renovated, it does actually look quite new. So, the gate's open, let's have a look. In fact, I would actually say it's a new build. You know, you can see, look. But I could be totally wrong, it could be, you know, could have been here years, but they have actually built a new one. in its place around it. So we've got another lovely church. How nice is that, look? Absolutely lovely. Lovely church. So I'm going to show you, look. So here we are, of Truth. Now, there's that many different churches here in the Philippines, guys. You know, I actually don't know what they are. Just a moment, because I've left my keys in the bike, so I'm going to go and take them out. Well, like I said, it's an absolutely lovely church, this. You know, like I said, that guys, you know, Don Salvador, it's still, you know, you can go back 100, 200 years, like I said. You know, it's absolutely, it's kept its period, it's kept its originality. You know, this is the back of the church, toilets, where you can sit if you come to church. What an absolutely beautiful place to be. Don Salvador. Absolutely beautiful. You know, you really are lucky if you live here. A Don Salvadorian. Yeah, and look, you've got your toilets, like I said. Look, and you've got a lovely terrace to get that view. So, while we're here, we're going to have, I think I'm drunk. Now then, let me have a look, because I cannot see a thing, and I don't know if I've got my hand over the camera, so let me just swap hands. Right, look, that's it. So here we are, look, on top of this terrace. You know, like I said, Don Salvador, you can get lost in time. It's absolutely beautiful up here. And as you know, the eagle flies here. Absolutely lovely, guys. Absolutely spectacular. So, we'll have a little walk back up the side of the church. Yeah, I think women, girls here in not Don Salvador, girls here in the Philippines, wow. You know, there's a lot to be said. Maybe, well, there's a lot to be said in the, let's be honest, girls here in the Philippines, you know. Right, I'll chat about that another topic. I'm trying to get you some of that writing on the wall, the gospel, the power to save, our mission to Romans. Like I said, there's that many religions here. I don't know what religion this is. Don't know if it's a Catholic church. Don't know if it's a Protestant church. I don't know. I ain't got a clue what they are. I ain't got a clue. Christian church, no idea, don't know. It's a lovely church. But religion's got a lot to be said for. But girls here in the Philippines, let me reverse camera. Girls here in the Philippines, like I said, you know, you sometimes feel like you're tricked. You sometimes feel like the girls, the women here in the Philippines, do actually treat you like a dog sometimes. You know, they don't tell you what's going off. You know, they'll be chatting to the family or the friends, and you'll ask a question and you're just basically ignored. So you're ignored. So you know, you're either going to learn to be ignored, or you're going to lose your temper, or you're going to go back to your own country. But maybe I'll chat about that in another topic. But it really is lovely here, Don Salvador. Lots of lovely, friendly people. You know, but like I said, yeah, they've got a lot to be said for women, girls here in the Philippines, because like I said, a lot of times, you know, you're just ignored, and when you're asking a question, you know, it never gets answered, so it can be a little bit strange. But I think this is a new church, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Right, we're not going into religion, but we're actually going to go and pick the girlfriend up. Nearly broke my neck. So that's what we're going to do, go and pick the girlfriend up. Right guys, take care, God bless. Please like and share, please like and subscribe. Actually guys, while we're on the topic, while I'm here outside this church, it's quiet. You know, there's no music. The ducklings back at our place, you know, of it last year or so, they've had some really nice ducklings. And I thought they'd salt the ducklings, and they were selling the ducklings. It turns out the dogs are eating all the little chicks, all the little ducklings. So that's why there's no ducklings, because the dogs are waiting and killing them and eating them. So that's it. That's why there's no ducklings in our place. But, excuse me, but guys, you know, I don't think the owners are very happy. Right, so we're going to head off back up. We're going to Dilmuck Peak. Guys, you know, rather than just keep riding, you know, and missing a lot of these views, I've actually decided to slow down and stop. And it's like a little racetrack, this. It's absolutely beautiful. I've decided to stop, you know, keep stopping and show you some of these views here in Don Salvador. As you can see, guys, over into San Carlos, it's absolutely beautiful. So this is where we are now, look. We're heading back up the road. It's absolutely beautiful, Don Salvador. And that's Joveline's old place over there. So that's Joveline's, where Joveline used to live. So that's what I'm doing now, guys. I'm actually just pulling in, you know, because we miss, if I'd got a GoPro, you know, we could see a lot of this, but I do actually miss a lot of this beautiful scenery. So I wanted to stop, and I actually wanted to show you, you know, I wanted to show you some of this beautiful scenery, because it is absolutely spectacular. You know, it's absolutely beautiful. So, thought I'd stop and show you the scenery. I'm off the bend. You know, I don't park on the bend, I'm off the bend. So, yeah, I know, I'm also around the bend. So guys, it's windy, and that's the beautiful scenery behind us. Please like, please subscribe, please share the videos. Take care, God bless. Happy week ahead. Here in Don Salvador, Benedicto. So guys, it looks like there's quite a few houses down in the bottom there. Like I said, it's absolutely beautiful here. Absolutely gorgeous. Fabulous. It's another property. Really is beautiful, Don Salvador. You know, guys, like I said, over into San Carlos. At the other side of the mountains is San Carlos. You know, we've been twice. No, we've been once, sorry. I do actually like San Carlos. I'm off, guys. But like I said, I actually do like San Carlos. San Carlos is a lovely, lovely clean city. So that's it. My phone's playing up. It's pointless complaining, guys. My phone is playing up, so it's pointless complaining. I know I need a new phone, so it's pointless complaining. Right, I'm going to put my helmet on and we're off. Can't see a thing for that, son. Right, so take care. I've had a nice day here, riding alone for a change. You know, round Don Salvador. Absolutely fantastic. Is the bike fast? No. Is it slow? Yes. Especially up them hills. It's an XTZ 125, 12 brake horsepower, 12 horsepower. So it does struggle to up. But, you know, it's a lovely bike and it's freedom. You know, a motorbike's freedom, guys. Right, take care, God bless. Here in Don Salvador.